Hello everyone, I'm Jennifer Mata-McMahon. Welcome back. In this video I thought I would share with you the most recent new products that I am loving. I have quite a few here in my little basket, but I wanted to share them with you, and I will link everything below if you're interested in purchasing any of these things. I'll let you know where I got them and if there's a discount or something for them. Some of these I got with discounts. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing I want to share with you are some palettes that I've recently purchased. One is a face palette, and this one is from Hourglass. It is called it's tiny. The Lighting Edit Unlocked Ambient Face Palette. And it has, I'm sure you've seen this, it's been all over YouTube, but it has a highlighter, a bronzer, two blushes, and two sort of like setting powders, or those diffuse powders that Hourglass has, and they are beautiful. They give you, they're not, punchy. They don't give you a lot of bang for your buck in terms of color payoff, but they do leave your face sort of diffused when you apply the product. So you apply the bronzer and you barely see it, but it's there. And you apply the blush, and again it gives you a hint of color, and then you can put one of these powders all over your face to sort of like blend everything in. The highlighter is also very subtle, but at the end I look at my face after my makeup is done and after I've worn it for a while, and I look at my face and it feels like sophisticated. It feels like high-end. It doesn't feel like you can see the blush where it ends and where it starts, or the bronzer. It looks really diffused, and I think that that's one of the characteristics of Hourglass products, is that it gives you that kind of sophisticated look, and I'm loving this. It is expensive. It's around like $80 mark, so it's not a cheap product, but you get 6 different products within it, so that's what I think is like a good deal for the amount of money that you're paying, because you do get a blush, 2 blushes, a bronzer, a highlighter, and then 2 powders. I've been loving this. I also got, I'm going to set these guys over here, the ones I've talked about already. I also got a few eyeshadow palettes that I've been really enjoying. I purchased my first Natasha Denona eyeshadows, and I got 2 of her smaller palettes. One is the Camel palette, and this is sort of a regular size, but just 5 shadows in one, and it's all neutrals. This one's all sort of browns and coppers, and it has the dark brown to deepen the outer V. It has 2 really nice crease colors. It has one under the brow highlighter, or to highlight the brow bone, and then it has a shimmery shade that you can use all over the lid. I've used them all, and I've done several looks, more just matte daily looks. I've done a more nighttime look with the shimmery shadow. I've gone really deep with the dark one, or just barely applied it, and I really like it. Ever since I saw this come out, I thought, people are saying, no, it's boring, they don't want it, they don't like it, but I think that this is right up my alley in terms of the colors that I use on a daily basis and that I can wear for work. Because even though I sometimes like to experiment with color, which is rare, but sometimes I do, I can't wear that to work. So I really like that neutral palette. The other Natasha Denona palette that I got was this mini one, and this is the Mini Star palette. And it has these shades that it only has 2 mattes, so it has a really good matte for the crease and a really good matte to deepen the look, and then it has 3 shimmers. So all of these 3 shimmers could be really good over the eyelid kind of colors. They could also be a one shadow look, which I haven't tried. but I tried this one the other day and it looks very very silvery. It has an undertone, a reddish undertone, which I think is what shows up the most. I haven't used it with a glitter glue, which I think will help show or project that metal bluish kind of color there. I really like this like yellow greenish gold here. I think it's fantastic size-wise for travel if you're into these colors. The only thing this one is missing, and I have to go to another palette for it, is the highlight for under the brow. This doesn't have that really white or cream light color to highlight with. So I'm missing that, but eventually I think if you're in a pinch, you could probably highlight with this one, the middle one. So I have those two from Natasha Denona, and they're my first Natasha Denona palettes that I've ever purchased, so I'm excited about those. And then I have the Anastasia Soft Glam palette, and this is the one that is on the warm tones side. So I've been using this one. I bought this one some time ago and I hadn't been using it that much because I'm not much of a warm tone person, but I figured I have it, I'll give it a go, right? So I've been using it. This is what I have on my eyes today, actually. So I use this color in the crease. This color is called Dusty Rose. I used Dusty Rose in the crease. I used Tempera in the to highlight under the brow, in the brow bone. I used this really rich brown called Cypress Umber in my outer and lower lash line, outer V and lower lash line, to deepen and darken. And then I used this on my lid to give it sparkle. It's called Glistening. So I used those for these four shadows. This one, and this last one. It was nice. I like it. I like how the look turned out. So I'm enjoying it. I did purchase in the VIB Sephora sale the Sultry palette, and it's that one is more neutrals, cool tone neutrals, whereas this one is much more, as you can see, oranges and browns that are more warm tone. So I think I'm going to use the other one more than this one, but since I have this one, I figured I use it, and I have been liking it. So these shadows are powdery and they have a little bit of kick up, but they have a lot of pigmentation, and I enjoy the Anastasia formula for eyeshadows. So I like that I have that one. Actually, I had the Modern Renaissance and I returned it. Don't hate me, because the reds are just not colors that I'm going to use on my eyes. Reds and pinks and fuchsia, I don't think that looks good on me, or I don't like it, so I just don't use it. So I had it, I returned it, I just never used it. This one, the Soft Glam, I've used, and I'm thinking I am going to get some use out of the Sultry one as well. And those will be the only two Anastasia palettes that I have. Moving on to other things, I repurchased my Pores No More Dr. Brandt primer because I used up my other one, and I've been, using this one again. So I've been loving this so much so that I used it completely, and I had to repurchase. And I repurchased it, actually. I wasn't going to, because I have a ton of primers, and I figured I'd go through other primers that I have. The Smashbox that I had repurchased, I'm using that one too, but it was on sale. It was half off, I think, in an Ulta sale or a Sephora sale. I can't remember where I got it from, but I know that I got it half off, and that's why I repurchased it. Really good. I really, really like that primer. The other thing I got that is a YouTube cult favorite and that I had never tried, and since I bought it, I've been using it, is the Laura Mercier translucent powder. And I got the mini one because I have tons of, not tons, but like 4 or 5 translucent loose powders. maybe 3 or 4. Anyway, I have too many that they're going to go bad before I use them all. So I figured if I want to try this, I'm going to buy the mini one and try it. And it's been working really well. I use it to set my under eye. I use it to set my whole face. It doesn't necessarily leave my face cakey. If I feel like I have too much makeup on my face, it's more so because of the foundation, or the combination of the foundation and the primer, more than the powder, than this powder would be the culprit for, right? So I'm really liking this one, and it's new to me. It's not a new one at all in the internet world or the makeup world, but it's a new one to me. A new makeup foundation, a new foundation that I bought is this XC Invisiwear liquid foundation, and I have it in the shade F100 because it's supposed to be a really good foundation for light skins that have an olive undertone. And I never know what my undertone is, because I feel like I have a little bit of yellow in my skin, but I am not completely warm skinned. And I have a little bit of pink in my skin, because and my face goes red when I am hot or exercising, or if I, you know, pinch or like prob my face too much, it'll go really red. So I have that pink redness in my face too, without it being completely cool tone. So I'm not neither cool tone nor am I warm tone. I'm somewhere in the middle, and I could be neutral, and things that are neutral tend to work for me, but sometimes they work for me in the color sense, but not in the undertone sense. And so I figured maybe I am olive skin undertone. And so I bought this, and it's the foundation that I have on today, and I think it's a good color match. It's a little bit darker for me than I would be in like the winter months. If I go too pale, this might be a little bit too dark, but right now it works in terms of the color. You can see, I mean, the difference between my face and my neck is not much, and I don't have any makeup on my neck. So I think it works. The only thing I don't like about it, it's a full coverage foundation. And even though I applied it, like today, I applied it with my beauty blender, which tends to thin out the thickness of the foundations, I still feel like I have too much. Like I look at my forehead, and I feel like I have too much makeup on that you can see. The foundation is like too thick. So I don't know. I like it because the color, again, is a good match for me. I like the fact that it's full coverage, but I don't like the thickness of it, or the feel like I have too much makeup on my face when I wear it. It was a recommendation, and I went and bought it, and that one I got from Amazon. So neither Sephora nor Ulta carries that brand. Another thing that I got that I am loving is this LA Girl Just Blushing Blush in the color Just Be You. I have another one of these in a more mauve-y, cool tone kind of shade, which I really like, and I figured I would buy this one, which I think someone recommended in a video, and they said it was a really nice matte peachy color, and it's the color I'm wearing right now. I've been wearing this nonstop since I got it. I really like these blushes. Are great, these LA blushes, and they're really inexpensive. Not that I need another blush to save my life, but I got this one, and I really like it. It's long wearing too, so it'll last on your face all day. A mascara that I recently discovered, and it's because I got a mini in, I think, a Sephora order, is the Monsieur Big from Lancome. It's the mascara I have on today, and it's fantastic. I mean, you just put one coat of mascara on your lashes, and boom, suddenly you're like, oh, falsies? No, mascara. So it's like, it's really good. I don't know that I would buy the full size yet, because I just opened this little mini, and I know that this will last me a long time. And then I have another mini that I got in another Sephora order of this, so I have two. I'm really excited because it's a really good mascara. It's an expensive mascara, high-end mascara from Lancome that I wouldn't necessarily want to purchase and want to spend like $30 on a mascara, because I have drugstore ones that are really, really good, so I would rather buy those. But I recently ran out of my Princess lashes from Essence, my Essence Princess, is it Princess lashes? The one with the green writing in the black too. I'll put it up so you can see it, but I ran out of that one. I used it all up. I used up my It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara, which I love. It's the high-end one that I love. So now I'm using a Maybelline one, which is really good, and I just started it, so that one's going to last me a long time, but I wanted to try this, and it is so good. I love it. The other thing I bought a kit, a Charlotte Tilbury kit from Sephora, and I bought two kits. I bought the Fresh, what do you call them, lip balms kit. I'll put a picture of them. I bought that kit, and I bought the Charlotte Tilbury one, and I've been meaning to try the Pillow Talk lipstick. I have the Pillow Talk lip liner, and the kit brings the lip liner, brings on a mascara, which I have not tried, brings a eyeliner in black, which I have not tried either, and it brings a pen eyeshadow, which I did try the other day, and I didn't completely love, but I did try it. And it brings a mini of the Pillow Talk lipstick, and I'm wearing it today, and I love it. I used the Pillow Talk lip liner, and I'm using the Pillow Talk lipstick. Isn't this the cutest thing that you've ever seen? I mean, look at it. It's tiny. It's like, it's so cute. The color is really nice. It's like Your Lips But Better kind of color. It's a little light for me, and it's matte, which I don't love matte lipsticks because I feel like I need a little more there. And I actually put like a lip gloss on top of this, which is probably already worn off, but the color is really, really nice. So I really like that. The last thing I want to share with you that I recently purchased that has changed the game is this little fan. I got this from Amazon, and the brand is Geek Air. There are many different brands. I went and searched it because I was staying at my friend's place, and she had one of these, and I was using hers, and I was like, every time I used it, I need to get myself one of these. But hers is from Korea, so I was not gonna be able to find the exact one that she had, but I went on Amazon and just, searched for a fan, a handheld fan, rechargeable fan, and got this one. They have all different kinds. They have some with little cat ears. They have in different colors. I just wanted a simple one that would do the trick, and it is fantastic. This one has like 5 speeds. That's 3, 4, 5. 5 speeds, and it's great. It comes with a little charger that you hook up to a USB port, and that's the way you charge it. So there's no batteries. You charge it with your computer or connected to a USB port. It's great. I do my makeup, I put on my setting spray, and instead of having to fan my face or wait for it to, I just do this, and it helps me dry my face from the setting spray. It's fantastic. I love it. I love it. It was like $20, I think, $19.99 or something like that. Best purchase. Best purchase. So yeah, that's it. Those are all the things that I've been loving lately and enjoying. I did place an order, like I said before, from Sephora, so that's coming in the mail. And I also placed an order from Ann Taylor. I haven't been buying clothes at all lately. One, because I gained weight and I don't want to buy clothes when I'm fat. But two, because I realize I have so much freaking clothes. But because I'm fat, my pants don't fit me right now. So I went on to Ann Taylor, which is one of my favorite places to buy clothes online, and got myself a couple pants, and I got myself a dress, I think, because I wanted to wear something nice, have something nice for Christmas and New Year's, one of those days. We're going to Miami, and my sister's planning to throw a Christmas party, so I was thinking I need something that fits me again to wear, because I feel like everything, I have a ton of clothes, but everything I have is a little too snug on me right now because I need to lose some pounds. So that's coming, so maybe I'll show you that next time. But for now, this is what I recently purchased, or at least in the past like 2 months or so, that I've been using and loving, and I think you will like them too. So that's all for now. Thank you for watching and being here, and I will see you again soon. Bye.